Oh, I see. Ready, Jim? We are live. Call to order the council meeting of the 10th of June, 2025. Stand for Pledge of Allegiance. Place your right hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Madam Clerk, call the roll.
Yes, Mayor. A quorum is present for City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority, Parking Authority, and Joint Powers Authority.
We're going to move to public comment. Any persons wishing to address the city council on any item on the city's agenda for today may do so at this time. Hearing no public comment, we'll close public comment. Item 1, CSA 1 and H1.
Warrant register.
Receive and file. M1.
Approval of the minutes for the meeting held on April 22nd, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. Consent calendar items 2 through 8.
So moved.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. DR1.
Staff report recommending the mayor and council members adopt a resolution, 1, clarifying and conforming previous approved maps, drawings, figures, definitions, exhibits, and other descriptions of Inglewood Basketball and Entertainment Center project that were created as a part of the project's approval over time so that the same may consistently reflect the ultimate approved site design and configuration. 2, accepting reconveyance of the well replacement site identified in the IBEC project's approval. And 3, authorizing certain actions in furtherance of the IBEC project, such as recording the project's development agreement with the corrected legal description and recompiling exhibits of the project's approval.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye, and the resolution is adopted. DR2.
Staff report recommending the mayor and council members adopt resolutions to summarily vacate limited portions of airspace above each of West Century Boulevard and South Prairie Avenue, and to quitclaim any and all roadway interests and easements therein, subject to execution of certain covenant and indemnity agreements in favor of the city, all in order to accommodate pedestrian bridges linking various components, developments in the sports and entertainment district.
Move adoption.
Before we adopt it, it's important to note that this includes no other portion of such rights-of-way. Is there a second?
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Gray.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. A1.
No report, Mayor. Thank you.
CM1.
No report, Mayor. Thank you.
CC1.
No report, Mayor.
Oh, my goodness. CT1.
Eight 2025, March 31st, 2025, and April 30th, 2025.
Receive and file. The successor agencies in session, CS2.
Approval of the minutes for the meeting held on April 22nd, 2025.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Successor agency members Gray.
Aye.
Padilla.
Aye.
Morales.
Aye.
Falk.
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. CSA3.
Monthly treasurer's reports for the months ending January 31st, 2025, February 28th, 2025, March 31st, 2025, and April 30th, 2025.
Receive and file. The successor agencies closed. Housing Authority is open. H2.
Approval of the minutes for the meeting held on April 22nd, 2025.
Approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Housing Authority members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. H3.
Monthly treasurer's reports for the months ending January 31st, 2025, February 28th, 2025, March 31st, 2025, and April 30th, 2025.
Receive and file. The Housing Authority is closed. Setting public hearing SPH1.
Staff report requesting the chairman and the Housing Authority members set a public hearing to consider the Inglewood Housing Authority one-year agency plan and related certifications.
Set the public hearing for June 24th, 2025 at 2 p.m. Adjourn the Housing Authority. The Parking Authority is in session P1.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on April 22nd, 2025.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Parking Authority members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. Adjourn the Parking Authority. The JPA is in session JPA1.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on April 22nd, 2025.
Move approval.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Joint Powers Authority members Gray,
Aye.
Padilla,
Aye.
Morales,
Aye.
Falk,
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. JPA2.
Monthly treasurer's reports for the months ending January 31st, 2025, February 28th, 2025, March 31st, 2025, and April 30th, 2025.
Receive and file. Adjourn the JPA. There are no appointments to boards, commissions, and committees. Public comment. Any person who wishes to address the City Council on any matter connected with city business not elsewhere considered on the agenda may do so at this time. Your time is 1 minute.
Walker. I'm a resident here in the city. I just wanted to bring to your attention the concerns of Nike's After Dark tour for residents. It was a nightmare. Many of us could not get around the city at all. And those of us who chose to stay indoors were literally prisoners because we couldn't get around. What we're asking is for you to consider and be a little bit more respectful to the residents that live here when you are planning events of this such large scale. You knew in full advance that social media posts are not enough. We live in a multi-generational community where our elders and our seniors are not scrolling Instagram, nor are they looking on the website for updates. We have so many opportunities to communicate, including the WOW billboards. Every single avenue of communication should be used. So what I'm asking is for this council to pledge that moving forward, you will consider the residents and the impacts that these events have on us before you approve them. Thank you.
With that, we'll close public comment. And now we go to mayor and council remarks. Councilwoman Gray, District 1.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mayor. Thank you to Ms. Walker, who just spoke. I think we're all certainly interested in what our residents have to say. Thank you for giving us the information and I think suggestions rather regarding the parking issues. So thank you very much for that. And we will, I'm sure, take it into consideration. Can I have the first picture up? I want to remind everyone that save the date for the second annual Family Unity Day at Darby Park, July 26th. July 26th. And this is really relevant, I think, today because I'm sure all of you are aware of what's happening in the streets of LA right now. And we are concerned. We want to make sure that our residents here are safe and protected. So we just want everyone, I can only speak for myself, and I'm sure the council will speak for themselves and the mayor, but we are aware of what's happening, and we want to make sure that our residents are protected and safe. And the Family Unity Day is all about unity. You all know that most of the residents here are Black and brown, so we have to be unified. So I just want to make those comments. Friday, the next flyer, please. Friday, I attended the official grand opening of the new South Los Angeles Local 323 Training Center for Western States Carpenter in Carson, California. I think that Councilman Padilla was there. It was a wonderful event. Kyle Patterson, who is the regional manager, I believe, for the Carpenter, is doing a great job getting the information out. They had a boot camp the next day to give everyone information about how to get involved in this training program there. And obviously, training is a pathway to jobs, and certainly that is a pathway to being a very productive citizen. So I was very happy to attend there. It was well attended. There's probably 300 people there. Also, State Senator Laurie Richardson had a community swearing in last Saturday in Torrance. Mayor Bass was there, and Congresswoman Maxine Waters swore her in. I also attended the another celebration for Charlene Price. She's the mother of Kern Price, and so she's 99-year plus. Mayor Butts gave her a recommendation at another luncheon I think they had for her, but 99 plus years, and there is her picture. It was a great celebration at her house. Last night I attended before that, I think you're going to see the picture of the Machado family. I went last Sunday to a program where it was at the oldest resident in Centinela Valley. It was the Centinela Adobe, which is considered the first home, I believe, in Inglewood. And so those are some of the pictures. Sterling and Shirley Gordon invited me there. That's my second year going. There's a picture of a family, the Machado family right there. They are 7 generations Californians. 7 generations. And her great-great-great-great-grandfather built the adobe. So I wanted to show that picture. Last night, I attended the Destination Market Street Facade and Tenant Improvement Program. We were all there, I believe, and it was a wonderful program, well attended by the business owners and land. Can I have just a few more seconds? This is the last one. Thank you. It was well attended by the business owners and landowners. In fact, I sat next to a guy that owns the property where the McDonald place is. But it was a great informational meeting. Lisa and Carly did a great job, and certainly want to give Chris Jackson and Bernard kudos for that. You can see us speaking there, and we all spoke. But it's one message I do want to leave with everybody is that there are some businesses that are not involved in this corridor where Phase 1 is, but the council and the mayor pledged last night when we spoke that we are certainly will not forget the other businesses that are here in the city. So thank you very much, Mayor.
You're welcome. Councilman Padilla. She used us in a minute, too. Councilman Padilla, District 2.
She learned well.
I use your minute.
Yeah.
No,
It's
you
okay.
took less than a minute. You did good.
You did, yeah, you learned well.
I
man.
talk fast.
No, you did a great job. But I just want to, a couple of things. Number one is, we did have the Nike Half Marathon. I got to tell you, it was a huge success. But like anything that's successful, anything that's new to our city, there's always going to be some hiccups, right? That's just the way it is, and we learn from them. It's what we do when we have these hiccups to make changes. And so I appreciate folks that called me and emailed me, regarding some of their concerns on ways that we can improve if we end up doing the half marathon next year, right? It was new for a lot of people. We did it, it was at night. It went through 3 different jurisdictions. Think about the logistics and planning for that. So it was a lot of work, but I got to tell you, a lot of residents were out there cheering, even if they didn't have anybody running. Just the fact that, it was a great community event and people were out there with their kids yelling, screaming, cheering people on. Just an exciting time. But, we did do as much as, we thought was necessary to, what's that?
We did a great job.
We did a great job, no doubt, But, we did as much as we could and we'll continue to improve our messaging, But we did have it on the wild billboards. We had it in our newsletters. We sent mailers out to folks. We had these trailers with signs saying road closure, event coming up. So we did all those things, but at the end of the day, it was a huge success. So I want to thank everybody involved from city staff for their efforts in coordinating with other local jurisdictions to make sure it was a fun-filled and safe environment. And talk about safe. I know we got a lot of things going on. People are a little bit in angst over what's happening, but I got to tell you, right here in Inglewood, our community is doing very well. We're very safe. I want to thank our police department, our chief of police, Mark Franerata, and all his staff for continuing to provide a safe environment for the residents and business owners and all the visitors that come here in the city of Inglewood. So thank you and kudos to our police department for all the work that they do. Coming up, I have June 21st, I got 22 seconds, is the canned food drive. Please, if you have any canned food, bring it over to the District 2 Community Center from 10 to 2 p.m. And a reminder, folks, 1 minute, Mayor.
Absolutely.
Not even that, 30 seconds. Fireworks are illegal in the city of Inglewood. So please, if you're gonna have family and friends come to have a barbecue or celebrate for 4th of July, tell them, keep your fireworks at home. Do not bring them to Inglewood. Fireworks, all fireworks are illegal in the city of Inglewood. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Dion Falk.
I'm gonna take his extra time, okay?
Let's hope not. He was over.
I didn't leave any.
Okay, let me talk quick. All right, first off, I want to congratulate the Western States Carpenters also on their grand opening, Local 323. I know that our colleagues were out there. I was not able to make it because I had a family event, but congratulations to them. And I wish I could have been there, but I was with them in spirit. It was in the city of Carson, and they do a lot of work here in the city of Inglewood on a lot of our venues. So we really enjoy our partnership with them. So congratulations to them. That was their ribbon cutting ceremony, and that was their event. Also, I want to congratulate Inglewood Unified School District on their graduation ceremonies that took place last week. I also was not able to attend because I had a lot going on this week, which I'll share with you in a little bit, but City Honors, Morningside High School, and Inglewood High graduated, and I know our colleagues were there. What a wonderful graduation ceremony for all of them. And as usual, they do such a great job. But special congratulations to Peace Adelaide from City Honors, who graduated with a 4.49 GPA and will be attending UCLA this fall. Jerusalem, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jerusalem. Elescas from Morningside High School, who earned a 4.4 GPA and is headed to USC. And Elva Cordova from Inglewood High School, who graduated with a 4.04 GPA and will be attending Cal State Long Beach. These young women, let's give it up, these young women demonstrated academic excellence this year, so congratulations.
So no young men? None?
I'm sorry, Mayor. Can you, you're taking up some of my time. I reclaim my time. I'm reclaiming my time. So congratulations, IUSD. Moving on. Okay, last night, Destination Market Street. Congratulations to some of our small businesses on Market Street. They have an opportunity to apply and be a part of a very wonderful grant to improve their small businesses. So we had a great turnout last night, and Mayor and Council were there last night, and we brought greetings to them, and they were just very happy to be able to partake in that wonderful grant that will improve their businesses. So congratulations to them. I thought we had more pictures than just me doing that, but I'm sorry, y'all. We had some great pictures of other people. Okay, and next up was Inglewood Music Festival. And that is going down July 5th, Darby Park. You don't want to miss it. We have some great entertainment. It is taking place from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. Free music in the park in Inglewood. Be there or be square. I know I sound like a real nerd right now. Sorry. But we have Daz Band, Pancho Sanchez, Delphonics, Experience, Tierra, and some other great bands that will be performing. And you just don't want to miss it. So come on out. Let's have a great time. My time is up. Can I get 30 more seconds, Mayor?
Yeah.
Thank you. And it'll be 30 seconds. Lastly, I want to congratulate my 14-year-old baby, Fitzgerald Falk, who graduated from the 8th grade and St. Brendan Catholic School. He's going on to high school. And that is the reason why I missed so many events last week. So I was a proud mama bear. That is my baby right there. So congratulations to my baby Fitzgerald. That is all I have. 30 seconds. Thank you all so much. Thanks, Mayor.
Thank you.
Great name.
Okay, I went to 3 graduations and I wore 3 different Letterman's jackets for each school. Okay.
Was that enough?
We want to see the pictures.
Oh, okay.
Do you have the pictures?
I forgot.
I had to wait because of
I
that.
thought you had been already. So next we're going to have Councilman Eloy Morales, who did not want to be last.
Yeah.
So Eloy.
I didn't wear any Letterman's jackets last week. Real quick, congratulations to the Carpenters. We were all invited. I'm sorry I missed that as well. Great event. They have a great program over there, actually. They have a few of our residents who are going through it, and their apprenticeship program is amazing. So congratulations to them. The Nike Marathon, Councilman Padilla alluded to it, and it's true. You know, you can't have such a large event without impact. You know, every event that you have for the first time, you learn something and you improve on it every time. That's no different than it is here. I received a ton of phone calls on both sides, a positive and then the impact calls. So we get it, and that's definitely going to be considered. I wanted to point out the Machado family from that Councilwoman Gray pointed out for the festival over at the Centinela Adobe. That literally is the first family of Inglewood, led by a man named Ignacio Machado, which was the one who built that home, and they were here present. The children, his children and grandchildren, on our 100-year anniversary, and somewhere there's pictures, but it's nice to see that they're still coming back and visiting us. The Market Street meeting last night, I was very impressed at how well attended it was, and I know our staff played a humongous role in that. And I have to say that, you know, I said it yesterday, but, you know, I've been on the council when we've put funds into Market Street twice in the millions. And, you know, those are things that we've done in the hopes that folks show up here and open shop. But there's a difference now. You know, we have a plan and everything is being considered. Everything that is needed to make it happen is happening. And I have to tell you, I'm very pleased with the aggressive kind of position we're taking. And I look forward to it, and it's going to make a huge difference. So I really hope everybody takes advantage of those opportunities. Another thing Councilman Padilla alluded to was the safe community that exists, that is needed right now, and the partnership we have with our police department. One of the things that is necessary is the fact that right now we have a community, black and brown, and you know we cannot allow a culture of fear to dominate us. These are families that have to live their life walking to school, going to the supermarket, going to work, being able to come home and feel safe. You know, we are all, you know, come from immigrants. I'm a proud son of 2 immigrants that came in the late 60s. And I can tell you that those are folks that are here to work hard and should not be judged, should not be identified as anything. So this cultural feel has to go away, and it only happens if each other, actually the mayor, I heard him say yesterday, you know, if the black community, if you see someone from the Latino community, just tell them, hey, we're all in it together. And it meant something, and it does. It does, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, we all feel it. And we know the difference between right and wrong. So in Inglewood, I'm very proud of the fact we have the culture that we have, and there's no reason to be fearful. So again, shout out to the police department who's done an excellent job of maneuvering the streets during this time. So thank you very much. Thank you, Mayor.
Okay. So, once again, I went to all 3 graduations, wore a different Letterman jacket, everyone.
Oh,
All right? I really don't need that. I don't need that.
Dion's on it
Okay,
badly.
okay, and I want to make it clear that Councilwoman Gray's grandson in city honors had a 4.6 grade point average this last year. Let's hear it for him. So we do have smart young men as well. I wanted to talk about the women's half marathon. It was all women. City of Landa Verde and Councilwoman Padilla's daughter Priscilla ran in it. Now I've been in public safety for about 52 years. I've seen all kinds of events. I'm stunned that anyone could not appreciate the magnitude of an event like this being held in Inglewood. It was well run, it was well organized. I came in from Crenshaw down Pinkai to go in and park just before the marathon started. No problems whatsoever. And that's the entrance into the Renaissance. These kinds of things happening in the city, a city that was going bankrupt not 14 years ago, are such an honor for someone like Nike to want to hold an event here. And Council Padilla was there, I was there. People were thrilled to be here in Inglewood. The people in the Renaissance, their property values have tripled. There are $1 million properties in there because we have these kind of events. And so with everything that's going on in this country, with people that are in fear of taking their kids to school because they're in fear that they may be snatched up, for us with all the blessings that we have, to spend a minute to complain about an entity that gave the city and other entities over $250,000 to be here. The HOAs, I insist they give each HOA $5,000 towards projects that they have. So I can't hear any of this about, it's so terrible. I'm telling you, some of us are spoiled rotten. We need, you had your time. We need to focus on the people in this country that are hurting, the people in this country that are in fear. There's real bad things happening. And so for me, I'm glad that Nike was here. And I'd welcome here every year. So with that, we're adjourned.
Great.